Hello everyone, my name is Aktan, and in this video I'm going to talk about a small discovery I made in my village. Now, if you are an Ertugrul fan, this will be especially interesting for you, so please stay around. Here is what happened a couple of months ago. I was on Facebook and I was looking at pictures from like centuries ago because hey, this is what you do when you are stuck in the house because of a pandemic. Anyways, I was swiping pictures from the past and I noticed something that made me jump out of my chair. I have been told it would be more interesting if I included some reenactment into the story, so yeah, I hope this made things clearer in your mind. What made me excited was this picture. I noticed that there is the symbol or tamga, they call it, of Kayi tribe in front of me in this picture. I assure you, when we took this picture, I was not aware of this, and an American friend of mine who visited the village took this picture because I was explaining him things, and I actually was like, joking around and pretending to be a tour guide, and I had no clue about this mark in front of me. Well, before the TV show, nobody actually almost knew about it, and after the TV show, it was on t-shirts, on mugs and drinks, on hats and on presidents. After recognizing this, after noticing this, I went to the village. I mean, not because of this, first flight to the village. No, I just like naturally went to the village to find more examples of the mark, and I actually found one more example of it. And I thought, I couldn't be the first guy to notice this. I asked around in the village to a couple of guys who I thought would be knowledgeable about such things, and they had no idea. Moreover, I went to academia and looked for like papers and books that are about this thing. Well, apparently nobody almost made a research or some study about the caravanserai. I found only two papers. One of them was specifically about the architecture and the stones and everything. It was a 1986 paper, and the professor just recently passed away. So whatever, the professor analyzed the building and he studied it in detail, yet even he could not notice the existence of Kayi tribes marks or symbols or whatever. And here on this page you see he made a list of the symbols on the stones. He found 36 of them. However, as you see, the Kayi mark is number 13 on his list, and nowhere on this paragraph where he's numbering the logos he found on the stones, nowhere on this paragraph you have the Kayi. Speaking of the building, it's huge. Check it out. Here I made a small video driving around it. It has almost 20, maybe 40 rooms inside, and it's a huge caravanserai adjacent to a castle because this was a military center as well as a trade route. The village is on Silky Road, according to some people. Some other people say no, this is not the Silky Road, but this is some important trade route, because there are these caravanserais every 20-30 kilometers, because this is how far you can go every day and you need to settle somewhere overnight and keep going. So now Kayis were on Western Turkey. My village is from Central Turkey, and there are almost 1,000 kilometers between two locations. How did they ever put their mark on these stones? According to the 1986 paper, these were the marks put by the masons who made those stones. So what I understand is those masons were either selling those stones or they were paid according to how many stones they made, because they were hired by these local managers or the contractors or whoever. I'm talking about 12th century. If you are familiar with the Kayis and the TV show, this is 13th century, 12th century thing. All in all, what we understand is these were logos or the trademarks of the modern world, and the masons were getting paid accordingly. They chose themselves and a symbol from Uyghur alphabet or from these banners or the tangas of their tribes, and they were getting their money accordingly, or they were just like putting this as a mark of honor or something. Again, this part is a little bit blurry in the research. Look, I am aware that this discovery is not as groundbreaking as Archimedes' Eureka moment or Newton's apple on the head moment, but considering the popularity of Kayi tribe these days, I think this is something and worth sharing. Well, thank you very much for watching. This was about my small discovery about the Kayi tribe in my village, and hope to see you in other videos.